Back to mid-morning. The 43rd Kentucky Book Festival is happening next month. Celebration of reading, writing, and books is the largest book festival in the Commonwealth.
Bill Goodman and Sam Corbett from the Kentucky Humanities Council are here to tell us more about it and some of this year's headliners. Thank you both so much for being here with us today.
We're glad to be here, Destiny and Victor. I've been involved with the book festival not for 43 years, but for about 8 years since I've been executive director at Kentucky Humanities. And I'll always say this is the best book festival we've ever had. Really, this year there is such a diverse group of authors and writers, and it's about them, but it's also about community. It brings so many people out to visit with authors, give them an up-close and personal experience with an author who's written a book. And for the authors, it's the same way. They are really appreciative of the public coming out and seeing people this year like Al Roker from NBC. I know I can share that with you, even though we're on a CBS affiliate.
He's got a cookbook.
He's got a cookbook coming out with his daughter, and Al will be there in person with Chef Ed Lee from Louisville. Sam was instrumental in getting Ed Lee to come over and be in conversation with Al Roker. We have Weta Michael, who's going to be in conversation with them, the famous restaurateur here in Central Kentucky and beyond. Brother Paul Genome from the Gethsemane Abbot has a new memoir, and he's going to be there in conversation. Josh Douglas from the UK Law School is in conversation with the CNN commentator
We've
Scott
had him on
Jennings.
here talking about his book.
Yeah, his book is brand new, and Carolyn Dupree has a book on the Electoral College. Sam was really instrumental in getting one of our headliners, and I'll let him tell you about that.
Well, we're super excited because the current Pulitzer Prize winner for biographies, which was announced in May, a gentleman by the name of Jonathan Eig, is joining us. He has written a fabulous book. It's an autobiography on Dr. Martin Luther King. And he's going to be joining us to talk about his Pulitzer Prize winning book. He also wrote a great biography 5 or 6 years ago on Muhammad Ali. So we're obviously excited to have him with us, and we're pretty sure it's the first time we've had a sitting Pulitzer Prize winner joining the Kentucky Book Festival. We've had other prize winners, but not the year they actually won the prize.
That's big.
Yeah.
It's very exciting. Do people need to buy tickets or anything for this?
No,
just
it's
come on
a
out?
free event. The only ticket is to buy Al Roker's book, get you in to see Al,
Yeah,
and Ed Lee's book too is going to be for sale. A lot of children's activities.
That's what I was going to say, family friendly. You can bring kids out, lots of kids' books, all the stuff.
Well, we actually, for any child under the age of 14 who's with a parent or a grandparent, they get a free book.
Wow.
So we definitely want to see a lot of young people out there taking books home.
And before we go to break, where is this taking place?
Lexington Green, Joseph Beth Booksellers, 45,000 square feet. Plus, this year we're adding about 2 or 3 extra stages that there'll be plenty of signage out there for people to get to see these events. We're really looking forward to seeing a lot of people out there. And you too.
Yeah,
Yes, we'd love to be there.
Yeah, I don't have a book, but I'll come out anyway.
Come out. About the time, maybe you can write one.
There you
We'll
go.
see. We'll get it done. All right,
Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Keep it here on Mid-Morning.